everybody, to a very, very rare Monday afternoon Bassmaster Elite Series event, and with good reason. The reason, obviously, this event runs Sunday to Tuesday. You might be asking yourself, how come? Well, obviously, if you followed the season all day long, you know, in Oklahoma, we delayed an event, we had to move an event, and it is always the most important thing in the Bassmaster Elite Series to keep everybody at par, to keep everybody, nobody should have an advantage. So they wanted to give the anglers enough time to get up here, pre-fish, have a full pre-fish. So that's why we are running this tournament Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. 50 anglers. They're going to fish all 3 days, and there is no cut in this event. So this tournament will not be over until the final day. I mean, basically, normally we have a cut, and what happens is, you know, you cut it down to 10 guys, and you know those guys are going to do it. Nobody's safe in this event. You can make a giant comeback, and that definitely happens on Lake St. Clair. And I want to thank everybody for coming here. We got some anglers ready to come across the stage here in just a few minutes, and a lot on the line. I'd like to bring out my partner in crime, Mr. Trip Weldon, and Trip Angler of the Year. It's been an incredible season.
It really has, Dave. You know, it's exciting. I'm excited about the weather today because yesterday is the tournament director's worst nightmare when you look out there and see the seas these guys had to endure, but everybody made it in safe and sound yesterday. I talked to service crews, and it was not too bad over there. And I echo what Brian Snowden said. If anybody watching online, you come up here and fish these big waters, bring an extra bilge pump with you. Just you never know what could happen out here on these waters, and you can be, you know, Dave, you fish up here, you can be 5 miles offshore, and something happens, and it's bad stuff.
Yeah, there's no way. You got to be prepared for everything, and they were definitely tested to the extreme, and even with fish care. And a nice note we just found out backstage, even with yesterday's tremendously rough conditions, you know, jumping waves and everything, that makes it a little tougher on the fish in the live wells. One lost fish yesterday, so all those fish, due to the Yamaha live release boats, back in the water, waiting for you guys to catch for years and years to come, and prove them once again. Live wells are pretty effective, and they work good here on day number one.
Well, right. I mean, you know, and when you hear that number, that is the one fish we lost even after we take the fish out. You know, that is a true count. So kudos to the anglers. It all starts with them, then our crew back here, and then getting them in the Shimano live release boats, Yamaha live release boats, and getting them back in the water. And everybody does a super job taking care of these fish. But again, it all starts with the anglers, the education that Gene Gilliland and Barb Elliott and those guys have done with these anglers, and they've learned well, and we appreciate what they do. This tournament this week is going to be incredible. It's going to come down to tomorrow when we drive them through behind these beautiful Toyotas. We'll crown a Rookie of the Year champion, which we already know who that is, Drew Cook. We talked about that yesterday. We have an event champion that will take home $25,000 for the most weight this week, and then a cool $975,000 more in cash we're going to give away to these 50 anglers. So somebody's lives are going to be changed this week, and it'll be interesting to see who it'll be. But it's been a great year. These anglers have done a phenomenal job, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a great ride. We'll wrap it all up tomorrow.
42 berths of the Bassmaster Classic on the line here, and is that, I'm actually not sure, is the open schedule, can that number change much, or are the opens done?
Opens are done, so there are 39 from the AOI points. The champion at Toyota Texas Bass Fest, which was Brandon Cobb, so that takes your elite total to 40 anglers. And then we had 2 open anglers that didn't qualify by fishing all of their division, so it took it down to 42. So there'll be 42 Bassmaster Classic spots, 50th anniversary, right there in Birmingham. We'll hand out tomorrow. So there's going to be some nervous anglers tomorrow, even through this weigh-in. The guys that catch them, the guys that don't, they're going to be standing behind the trailer waiting on these final points. It happens every year, and you know, it's bittersweet. You go out and you make somebody's, you know, basically some of them their angling career to that moment, and then you got to disappoint the next guy and the next guy that won't make it. So, but it is what it is. The points come down to it. We probably will have tie in points, and our tiebreaker is when Dewey Kendrick started points way back when. The tiebreaker has always been pounds and ounces. When we started the Elite Series, it's pounds and ounces from full field days. That's the fair way to do it. Everybody's competing against everybody. So like at a regular Elite Series event, it's the first 2 days. a full field, and then when we cut the field, those weights don't count. Here, everybody fishes all 3 days, so it's the first 2 days of every elite event, and then all 3 days of here.
Amazing. Lots on the line. If you were here yesterday, you saw us. Cody Huff, obviously the brand new Carhartt College Bass champion. What a year he's got ahead of him. Not only going to the 50th Bassmaster Classic in Birmingham, Alabama, but got himself a brand new nitro boat, Toyota Tundra, Mercury motor. It had Minn Kota, and hummingbirds all over it. And he gets to fish all 8 opens next year, talons. Fully loaded out. I mean, that program is amazing. I know it means a lot to your family. Obviously, Hank, heading that program up, and it is the growth of bass, really. When you look at how the Elite Series has grown over the years and how the Opens, but right now, there's nothing growing bigger and better than Carhartt College Bass.
Well, that in high school, our Academy High School, and our oldest son, Hank, runs those programs. He was the co-founder of the University of Alabama fishing team, and then his younger brother Ben came along, and he was the president of that club. Dustin Connell was in that club. So many great anglers have come out of the Carhartt College program. You look Jordan Lee, Dustin Connell, guys. We have out here, and I'll be remiss, and I'll miss somebody, but I was impressed with our youngest guy because he was pretty impressive up here on stage. If he can fish like he can get up here and present himself, it's going to be something. Patrick Walters, same. I'm racking my brain to think of all these guys because it's a long laundry list of anglers that have come out of it. But these anglers, when they come, especially they come to a lake like this, they know. I remember I fished an FLW event up here years ago. I had a handheld GPS unit and basically a flasher, and I'm trying to go out there and I catch 12 pounds a day, and I'm like in 100th place. These guys, they know all the tricks of the trade. They know how to read their electronics, and it's so vital out here. It's like you tell me it's like a big sand bowl, and you got a pile of rocks here and 100 yards over there, and that's where these fish relate. And they can find all those places. And then on top of that, they know how to make them bite. These young anglers are remarkable.
It really is amazing to see, and it's been an incredible season, and it's one of those seasons that turned into a gift you never even knew that was coming. Really, it is amazing to watch the excitement, and not just on the anglers, the families that we've met, the incredible support of all these young anglers and their families to go through this journey. And the thing to remember, no matter how this works out, they all made the first cut to be here in the top 50. Only the top 50 from the Elite Series made it here, but I think we got some anglers. We ready to get going, Trip?
I think we do. The guy that finishes in 50th place is going to walk away with $11,000 here, no entry fee, thanks to Toyota and Bass and all of our great sponsors. So it's a very rewarding week for them. They've been beat to death, in practice, and yesterday, a little calmer seas today, and let's hope it's calm tomorrow, and we finish this thing out in style.
All right, we're just about ready to go. And you guys, obviously it's a Monday afternoon. We didn't expect thousands of people to show up here. The Elite Series this season, if we've been known for something, it's been monster crowds. So you guys have got a lot of work. You got to sound like thousands. No, just make lots and lots of noise for our anglers. And we are thankful for all our Elite Series crowds, whether the thousands and thousands or dozens here on a Monday. We love every single one of you guys, and we're thankful. This is a very rare occurrence for us here in the Bassmaster Elite Series. You ready to meet our anglers? All right, let's get it started. A 3-time FLW Tour Angler of the Year, Clark Wendlander. Clark Wendlander had 18-14 to start the day, and a better day today. Look out. Promised me we're going to spend more time together yesterday, and he's keeping his promise. 23 pounds, 14 ounces. 23-14, and with 42 pounds, 12 ounces, the 3-time FLW Tour Angler of the Year. Throws his hat in the ring, your brand new leader with 42 pounds and 12 ounces. 23-14, a much better day here today on day number 2. And was it just all down to boat control, or did you change things up a bit?
Well, I think you're going to find out that there are going to be a lot more fish caught. It was tough for here yesterday. It's just when the wind's blowing like that, things get a little bit dirty, milky. It just makes it harder. And today you could really fish. It was nice. And, it's interesting because smallmouth, you think those cloudy, windy days are going to be like great smallmouth days, but a lot of times it's the calm, sunny days that are the very best days.
I got to imagine the ability to just recover on a day like today, meaning that if you go to an area and it's not, plan A doesn't work, you can actually run to another area. Yesterday, it would have been tough to move around the lake.
No, you're exactly right. You are dead wherever you land on a day like yesterday. You just can't move. And so if your decision to start was no good, you're in trouble. Today, yeah, you could run around and fish multitude of spots, and there are going to be a lot of fish caught.
I need you to explain one thing. I heard you on Bassmaster Live today, and you said something weird to me that stood out, because he said a lot of guys think it's random. It's not really random. And then Davey said, can you explain that? And you were like, well, it's kind of random the way it happens.
Well, I just like fishing fast and covering a lot of water. And so when it is a little random, you can get a lot of bites that way. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really not that random, but it worked pretty well today.
Worked great. I want to see it keep rolling. Let's hear it for Clark Wendlander, your tournament leader, a two-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power. Jason Williamson had 17-13 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today, and a better day today. 20 pounds and 5 ounces with 38 pounds and 2 ounces. Nitro Pro Jason Williamson moves into second place with 38.2. Jay Willie, a little bit better day today, and probably a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, it was. This is the first day since we've been here you could actually run around and fish where you wanted to, and actually when you got a bite, you could actually cast back where you got a bite before the cast before. So it was a better day. You know, it's not one of those 23, 24-pound days, but we got one day left. We'll go out there tomorrow and see if we can't catch one of those 25-pound backs.
Awesome to have you here in the top 50. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Time for our tournament later from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Started the day with 26 pounds and 12 ounces, looking for 16-1 to take the lead. I don't think that's a problem. 5 fish, 24 pounds, 13 ounces, 24-13, and with 51 pounds, 9 ounces, the amazing fighter man is once again your tournament leader.
It's not a love song. This stripper on a mink rug song. This was forever.
Seth, what you have done up to this point, not only is it amazing, but what you've done, like watching you on live today, Conor McGregor, kind of a big deal in the UFC. They call him Mystic Mac because he predicts his fights. You did that exactly to a T. The first time you were on camera this morning, you're like, I'm going to mess around out here for a while. Then around noon, I'll go to my juice, and if they're biting, it won't take long. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, thankfully they were there. You never know with fishing. It was just on the south end of the lake, and I knew it got throttled yesterday with the wind, so I was trying to let the water clear as long as I could without, going in there and getting discouraged too early. So, but weather looks awesome tomorrow. I'm going to lean on them hard and see what we can catch. I kind of just caught, what I had and left, but there's definitely a lot of them there.
Nothing you can be predicted to tomorrow's a totally different day, but if you had to let loose on them, not having to worry about tomorrow, whatever, what kind of weight can come from that area?
I don't know. I don't know if there's like real super giants there, but I think I could catch what I caught again. I think there's a lot of 4 to 5 pounders there. Those like that one I caught yesterday, that's just a fluke deal. Like you can't count on fish like that, but there's a lot of like 4+ fish there.
Working good so far.
Yeah.
Llamas. See you tomorrow. Let's hear it for your tournament leader from Reed Springs, Missouri, a 6-time Classic qualifier, Chad Morgan-Taylor. 12 pounds an ounce to start the day. Good day today. It looks like a pattern is developing here. Day number 2, Lake St. Clair. Punts him out, 21 pounds, 6 ounces, and he moves into 4th place with 33 pounds and 7 ounces. 33 pounds and 7 ounces, sitting in 4th place, and a better day today, and that's always the goal, to increase on day number 1.
It is. I just wish I hadn't stumped my toe so bad yesterday. I found a different area today, and I just was able to settle down and fish because of the weather, and it was 2 hours of a fury, but this is a pretty rough crowd to follow, I'm going to be honest with you. So we're just going to keep our head down, keep fishing, see what tomorrow brings. Man, I'm so happy to be here, and thanks for all the support from everybody that's come out to watch us. We really appreciate it. You got a phenomenal fishery here, obviously.
That 512 gives you Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. Time to bring out a Toyota Trucks All-Star champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. Hank Cherry, if he could have divorced Lake St. Clair yesterday, totally would have. But a better day today. 5 fish today, 20 pounds, 11 ounces. Moves into 5th place with 31 pounds and 14 ounces. 31-14, a better day today, and I got to imagine a lot of that's got to account to bolt control and just a little bit more comfortable out there.
Well, you know, I can cast. I had to take my floaties off. I bought at Walmart last night, you little kid, to put in the swimming pool, so I had 2 around my ankles and 2 around my arms. It was kind of hard to cast first thing this morning, but it calmed down. And I've always said, if I can get up here and I can fish, I can catch these suckers. But if I got to drift around and bob in the wind, I'm just done like a well-done steak. You might as well just chunk me. I'm not even worth eating. But it was a good time. One more day to fish. Finally get to get back home, get some rest, see the family. Not put the fishing rod down because we're going to Bassmaster Classic at Lake Guntersville. I've come close there a couple times winning, and it's my time of year. It's my kind of fishing. I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to seeing it play out myself. The 2018 Bass Nation National Champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. Had 20 pounds and 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 19 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 3rd place currently with 40 pounds and 2 ounces for the 2018 Bass Nation National Champion. Caleb, a little tougher today, but still a respectable day. I mean, pretty consistent tournament you're having here, averaging 20 pounds a day.
No, you can never argue with 20 pounds a day no matter where you go. Unless it's Lake St. Clair. I mean, what's leading right now, 50 pounds?
51.
51, excuse me. No, man, today was a little tougher on me. You know, I ran around.
Sorry, 51 and a half.
51
sorry.
and a half. Okay, yeah. What planet are we on? Lake St. Clair. That's where we're at. No, I ran a bunch of new water today. I never caught a fish where I caught one today, but, you know, it was a real grind. Had one little one right before check-in. I caught a decent one that bumped my weight up a lot. So I'm ready to get out there tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is just nothing to lose. I think I might be able to gain that 20th spot in AOI points. That might give me a little pay raise. So that's what we're shooting for tomorrow. We're just going to go out there and try to bust the biggest bag we can to end the year on the bang.
Awesome way to finish the season. It's been a lot of fun having you up here. All the way from Corbin, Kentucky, Elite Series rookie Mike Huff. 18-1. Yesterday looks like a better day today for Mike Huff. 5 fish for Mike Huff on day number 2. 23 pounds, 5 ounces. 41 pounds and 6 ounces. An Elite Series rookie, Mike Huff, looking to become a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Of course, the 50th edition of the Bassmaster Classic coming up in Lake Guntersville in Birmingham, Alabama. And wow, 23-5. I mean, regardless of the points and everything, just as an angler, how much fun was that?
Man, that was so much fun. It was a blast today. About 1 o'clock, they just turned on. It was almost every other cast. But the wind didn't blow today. The weather was nice. The fish were biting. This place is just awesome.
It is an amazing place. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derek Hudnall. Derek Hudnall went out in 2nd place this morning with 24 pounds and 12 ounces. He's got 3 fish here today. Tougher day today, but let's keep him in this. No cut. So nothing official till tomorrow. 10 pounds, 8 ounces. And I know that one's tough, but that no cut is really going to change this event. I mean, if it was a traditional event, you'd be out of this event and not have an opportunity, but it is Lake St. Clair, and as we've learned on the Elite Series this year, and you've been one of the guys proving it, anything's possible.
Absolutely, anything's possible. You know what? I offer no excuses and no regrets. You know, the way I'm fishing is extremely risky. It's a way that you can win out here and catch a giant bag, but it's extremely risky. I'm just not getting many bites doing it. You know, and I fished as hard as I could. I don't regret the way that I fished today because it's the only way that I knew how to win. And I basically, you know, needed to come into this tournament and almost win it, you know, in order to get me into the Classic cut. But again, no regrets. I'm going to fish the same way tomorrow, and who knows, I could catch another 25-pound bag.
Love to see it. I know you're going to fight it out right to the very end. All the way from Oregon, a former Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year and a Classic champion, J Ellis. 15 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, but it looks like a better day today. 5 fish for J Ellis. 19 pounds, 8 ounces, moves into 7th place with 34 pounds and 12 ounces. Let's hear it for Team Skeeter Yamaha Pro, J Ellis. $34 pounds and 12 ounces as J Ellis tries to continue to climb up that leaderboard. And just like any tournament, you increase your weight and you're doing your job.
Well, that's the goal every day. Do a little bit better than the day before, and had a better day today. I caught a couple of those big ones on a MGC Sniper spinnerbait, and then I filled my limit with a Yamamoto shad-shaped worm on a drop shot, and had a lot of fun. This is a great fishery. It's world-class smallmouth fishing, and I want to say hi to my daughter Bethany and Hannah that are watching. My mom is watching, and my wife Jill, and all my nieces and nephews and cousins and everybody back home. Can't wait to get back to see you.
Always great to have you here, Jay. Look forward to seeing how it finishes for you tomorrow. All the way from Palatka, Florida, 2-time Classic qualifier, Cliff Prince. 21 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Another good day for Cliff Prince. 22 pounds even. He moves into 2nd place with 43 pounds and 3 ounces as he continues his charge to get back to the Bassmaster Classic, the 50th edition in Birmingham, Alabama. 43 pounds and 3 ounces sitting in 2nd place. Just 8 pounds, 7 ounces behind Seth Fighter.
Yeah, that's a half a day right there. Gee, Manetti, man, he's setting the pace, isn't he? Good Lord. Maybe, well, I won't say that. I won't wish no bad luck on anybody, but, man, it was a good day today. I mean, yesterday I should have had a limit by 8:30. Today I did, and I was calling 3 3¼ by that time, and later in the day I caught a couple of really good key fish and expanded on my area, and I got a couple of areas I hadn't even fished yet. With the wind the way it's going to blow tomorrow, I should be able to fish those areas and maybe duplicate what I did today.
Love to see you back in the Classic, and I know that is the goal. All the way from Dadeville, Alabama, Kelly J. Skeeter Yamaha Pro had 10-1 yesterday, a better fish today, 5 fish here today. Much better day. 10-1 yesterday. 21 pounds and an ounce. He's in 11th place with 31 pounds and 2 ounces. Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Kelly J. I know yesterday was a pretty crushing blow, but man, we said it since day number 1. Without a cut in this tournament, really anything can happen, and especially on Lake St. Clair, and the conditions seem to be setting up for tomorrow to be a magical day.
Yeah, it does. I had yesterday, I don't have just one spot where I camp out all day. I have several different areas, and yesterday I was just limited to where I could go. So I had a couple areas I could only stay in or I could get my brains beat out. So today I was able to move around, fish all my stuff, and it feels good to bring some to scales.
Awesome rebound. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow from Reed Springs, Missouri, a former TTBC champion, the Snowman, Brian Snowden. Had 11 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. Inside the Classic cut, looking to stay there. 17 pounds, 4 ounces, moves into 36th place. And ALY rank came into this event in 37th place in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 28.8, so a little bit better day today. Was that all just boat control?
It definitely was. It was a wonderful day to be out there. I was happy and smiling all day. So you got one more day like that for us?
Yeah, I think it's going to be wonderful tomorrow.
Well, that's great. Because
if we keep saying it never will be.
You know how it is up north. It changes in a hurry. So hopefully it will be. If we could get some sun, I think you'd really see some big weights.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out. Great rally today. Well, let's get loud for one of our Michigan pros. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Garrett Paquette. 9-11 yesterday, 2 fish here today, 9 pounds, 7 ounces. Gives you 19 pounds, 2 ounces. And that's the kind you want right there. A big brown beast from beneath. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Current leader right now, Chad Morgentaler with 5 pounds, 12 ounces. 6 pounds even, so you're leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and it's going to give you a little redemption with this one, but I know you got to be scratching your head, and it just proves once again how evil the sport of fishing is. You know, we go to Lake Fork, where everybody's talking about Lee Livesey, and he stubs his toe here, come here, and you know, it's just the way it always works.
Yeah, it is. It's really frustrating, you know, and especially because it's a really important tournament for me to do well, and the guys that were behind me to make the Classic are doing well, and they're holding their own. So to come out here and have 2 of those bad days, it kind of takes the tournament out of my control, and I just kind of sit back, watch, and have fun tomorrow and see what happens.
I know you're going to be swinging for him. We look forward to seeing you. He did you proud all year long. This guy did somebody proud from South Carolina. Here he is, a Century Club belt holder, one to another. COBB, Brandon Cobb, 15-9 yesterday. Both of these anglers over 100 pounds on Lake Fork. 15-9 today. Incredibly consistent, giving you 31 pounds and 2 ounces. You're in 12th place after we've weighed 14 anglers, but you're very consistent.
Very consistent. Not consistent on the right weight range, but it looks like it. But no, caught a bunch of fish, just couldn't quite get any of those 4-pounders like you need out here. It's been fun. This tournament's kind of just a fun tournament for me because the situation I am in points, it's really can't move up or down too much. So it's just going fishing, catch some smallmouth. We don't get to do it at home, so I'm enjoying it.
It's been an awesome season watching you. Can't wait to see you at the Classic. From New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. Greg DePalma, unfortunately, did not cross the stage yesterday. Happy to see him here today, but 5 fish here today. No points if you don't register a fish, so right away, 51 points for this. 17 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 31st in the tournament, but more importantly, earns 51 Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points in his quest to the Bassmaster Classic. 17-14, and, you know, obviously a much better feeling at this point today than you had yesterday.
Yeah, you know, yesterday I literally almost sunk, so I kind of lost my entire day yesterday. That's why if anybody's texting and calling, that's what happened. What a day. You know, that fish I held up right there, to get that first fish in the boat, that's a 51-point fish. That is mega in this tournament for a guy like myself that was close to the bubble. You know, a lot of the guys heard yesterday what happened to me, and they really stepped it up. I got to thank Chad Pipkins, Lee Livesley, Ed Lochran, and Caleb Summerall. Them guys went out of their way to help me today. So that means a lot. One more day. I hope I can stay in this thing. I know I'm going to be close. So we'll see.
I know you're going to be grinding it right to the very end, and we look forward to seeing it finish. 2018 Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Jake Whittaker. 21 pounds, 8 ounces to start today. He's got 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 7th place with 37 pounds and 4 ounces. Triton Mercury Pro, who is the 2018 Elite Series Rookie of the Year, who is very slow at taking his fish out of a bag. 37 pounds, 4 ounces. In 7th place here today, and I feel like our anglers are a little happier on stage today just because they didn't get whooped all day long.
Yeah, it was much calmer out there today, but honestly, I thought my fish bit a little better with a little more chop on the water, and you know, it is what it is. I'm happy to have that. I didn't catch many fish at all today, so you know, not a terrible day, but not a great day. We're going to go out there and swing hard and try to stay in that Classic Cup, man. That's where you want to be. So we're going to go get them tomorrow.
Go get it done. I know you can make it happen. From Richmond, Virginia, Ed Lochran III. Ed Lochran with 18 pounds even yesterday, 5 fish here today. Came into this event in 49th place in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 18 pounds, 14 ounces, gives him 36-14. 36-14. And Ed Lochran currently moves into 8th place on day number 2 here at the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year Championship. Legendary Lake St. Clair here in Detroit, Michigan. Ed, 36-14 and sitting in 8th place. And, just getting into this top 50 was the goal to start.
It really was. I'm just happy to be here. I am not going to be able to make the Classic because of how certain people are doing, but I'm just out there trying to catch as many fish and improve my situation, and just want to thank a couple of my sponsors if I can. Shimano reels performed flawlessly this week. Caught a couple of 5-pounders today, and the Stratics are just unbelievable. It's something that you don't have to worry about, and I love the reels, so I just want to thank Shimano very much.
Awesome having you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. The 2018 Forest Wood Cup champion, BCD, Big Clint Davis. I know. I'll see the corners. Yeah. 13 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that today. 14-2, a little bit better, but puts you in 16th place and qualifies you for a giant rally tomorrow.
Yeah, man. If I had something to work for this week, I ought to be really mad as far as the way the last 2 days have gone. I have lost fish, and just hope I can catch 20-something tomorrow. I'm getting aggravated losing them.
The good news is you didn't come in with a lot of pressure because you've had a great season. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Riceland, Louisiana, Tyler Evette. Want to remind our first flight, you got to remove your boat. Second flight's got to check in here. 9-12, yes, a better day today. 5 fish, 16-6, moves into 17th place with 26 pounds and 2 ounces. Has had great family support all year long. 26 pounds and 2 ounces, sitting in 17th place right now, and feeling a little bit better today than yesterday, I imagine.
Oh, a little bit better. It was a little calmer, and I stayed afloat. And I just want to thank the Lord again one more time about yesterday. That was crazy, and I actually think it was somebody else up there too that was helping me. It's one of my buddies that passed away, Andrew, and I thought about him today. And right when I thought about him, I was like, man, I need one more big fish, and a butterfly came passing by and landed on me. Not even 30 seconds later, I caught my biggest fish.
Man, it's amazing how things work out.
It's crazy. It gave me chills for a second, and I started chasing butterflies after. But that sounds weird.
Tomorrow you are totally weighing into don't go chase.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. I'll change it if it works. No. But I just needed to save my day, and I needed like 25-30 today. That'd have been nice, but I'll take 5. I'm happy, and I made it back safe. So let's go tomorrow.
Good to have it. And I think they were chasing waterfalls, not butterflies. All the way from Mississippi, give me a little love for Brock Mosley. Rolled out in the hook wrap rig this morning. Had 15 pounds, 4 ounces, 5 fish to add to that here today. 13 pounds, 14 ounces with 29-2. You move into 15th place, and not the goal out here.
Yeah, I just had one of them days that you just want to pull your hair out. But it's, one good thing is I'm already punched my ticket to the Classic, and I'm kind of somewhat staying out of the guys' way that, or have a lot on the line. But, everybody's texting me, go have fun and enjoy the next couple of days. Well, that's what I intended on doing. And then after about the second or third one that pulled off this morning, it turned real quick. But hopefully we can go out there tomorrow and put a big bag together. I'm around them. It's just a matter of, executing, and hopefully we can have fun the last day of the year.
Good news is very little pressure coming into this event. A great season. Former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Tennessee, Schuyler Hamilton, had 21-13 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 21-13 yesterday. Today, 18 pounds, 6 ounces with 40 pounds and 3 ounces. Schuyler Hamilton moves into 5th place currently. The former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Tennessee, and great tournament you're having here this week.
Man, I had one 14-inch I couldn't get rid of, or I would have had a really, really big bag. But, man, this is from not catching anything here in the past to doing this week, it's an amazing place. You see big bag after big bag after big bag, and it's just incredible. I'm having a great time. Hopefully we can go catch about 18 pounds tomorrow and make the Classic.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you back here when you do it. From Lake Wiley, South Carolina, former Classic qualifier Todd Otten. It's all right.
coming.
20 pounds, 14 ounces. 5 fish to add to that. And another good day today by the looks of things. A little easier fishing out there today, Todd?
Well, you know, I kind of need the wind a little bit to blow, but it's, yeah.
18-7 today. We'll let you hold up a couple of fish there. Same old story. Anglers complain about the wind, and when it goes away, they wish it came back. It is. It's bred into anglers. It doesn't matter what it is. You're like farmers. It rains too much. It didn't rain enough.
You got to have the excuse for not catching them. I mean, that's not catching them compared to some of these bags, but, you know, it's still a good day when you go out there and catch these smallmouth. It's a lot of fun. But I had a little story today. My trolling motor went out about 12 o'clock, so I'm back in this bay, and I see this fish bust just a little bit out of reach. So I'm standing on that thing, and you can see the trolling motor just turning like that right there, wide open. And I throw, and it lands about 10 foot from this fish. Nothing. So I'm still standing on this trolling motor, rear back. My next cast, it hits right where it is, and it's, boom, biggest fish of the day. And, you know, I'm like, well, I'm done.
Doesn't have to be pretty as long as it's done.
That's right. And, you know, I never give up. You know, even the trolling motor went out today, we'd run around little places and just drift, whatever. You got to do what you got to do.
Working out for you this week. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Here's a guy at a big day all the way from Connecticut, an Elite Series champion and a former Bass Nation national champion, Paul Muller. Trying to get back to the Classic where he set the all-time record for the 5 biggest fish ever weighed in Bassmaster Classic competition. 23 pounds, 2 ounces with 45 pounds, 8 ounces. Paul Muller moves into second place currently. $45 pounds and 8 ounces, and he has a somewhat strange-looking bass in his hand. 23 pounds and 2 ounces, and I mean, whichever ones you want to catch, as long as they weigh the right way. But was that planned, that largemouth, or was he confused?
No, that fish was out with the smallmouth. You know, just had a really good day. The Lord blessed me today, and you know, when you catch fish like that don't even belong there, you know the Lord's blessing you. So one more day. You know, the goal is just to make the Classic. I'm not looking at the total weight or anything. I know if I needed, 19, 20 a day the next 2 days, and I did that, obviously surpassed that, and I need to catch another 19 or 20 tomorrow, and I should be in the Classic. So that's the goal. This is a fantastic fishery. I mean, we don't go to every place that I'd go on vacation. This is definitely a vacation spot. So you guys got a great place. Take care of it. I can't wait to get out tomorrow.
Been fun to watch. We look forward to seeing how it works out for you. All the way from Kenora, Ontario, Canada, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie, Geoff Gustafson. Had 16 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Came into this event in 30th place for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. So unofficially already a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 19 pounds, 14 ounces today. Gives him 36 pounds, 2 ounces. Look at that finned freak of nature. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats, big bass. Current leader 6 pounds even, 612 overall by his roommate Seth Fider. 5:15, not going to take that away, but Gussie, an incredible season. No matter what way you look at it, coming into this season, 2 Canadians in history had ever made the Bassmaster Classic. Of course, Hank Gibson and a friend of ours, Charles Sims, a few years ago. When this event's done, there'll be 3 more added to that list, and that's pretty incredible.
It is. It's been such a fun year. I'm almost sad. I was fishing this afternoon. I was sad that it's almost over, but anyone that fishes bass tournaments, making the Classics the dream, and I can't wait, and I'm pumped up. A little better day for me out there today. Look forward to one more day of fun here, and hopefully it can get a little better tomorrow again.
Been awesome to watch all year long. Keep it rolling. All the way from Holt, Michigan, a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Chad Pipkins. Tough day yesterday, 11-12 yesterday. Today, 5 fish to add to that. 20 pounds even, gives him 31-12, and he moves into 17th place. Continues to climb up that leaderboard with no cut. Nobody is out of this event. All 50 fishing all 3 days here on legendary Lake St. Clair at the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year Championship. And Chad, you might not have thought about it coming into this event, but that having no cut in this event is your saving grace here, because as you know, anything can happen. I mean, halfway through this weigh-in, and you made a big charge today, and going to have another opportunity to do it tomorrow. Where in a traditional tournament, it'd be all over.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun today. Yesterday was tough. I just didn't get the bites. I kind of switched areas today, and I think we caught most of those fish in an hour and a half, and looking forward to fishing tomorrow. And anything can happen out there, and somebody could bust 30 pounds. I think we're out of the deal to win, but we're going to the Classic, so it's exciting to fish stress-free and have my family come out and watch again. And thanks to the service guys again. I had a little issue today and came in today, and they hooked me up, man. Those guys, they don't care what brand of stuff you run, they'll help you out, man, and they don't get enough credit. So thank you guys, and thanks for following along. We're going to catch you tomorrow.
It's been awesome watching you this year. From Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. Clifford Perch, a tough day yesterday, 5:13, but a better day today. 5 fish to add to that today. Let's get him up that leaderboard. 19 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 24th with 25 pounds and 2 ounces for the 3-time U.S. Open champion. Has qualified for every classic since joining the Bassmaster Elite Series. $19.5, and that's got to feel a whole lot better. Not just the conditions out there, but coming in with a big bag of fish like that.
Yeah, it was a lot more fun. You know, I drove 2,000 miles to fish here. I kind of wanted to catch more than 2, you know, so it was a lot better today. I had fun and found a couple little groups of them and just kind of ran out of time because it was going really good right at the end, biting pretty good. And you know, just it's fun up here. There's so many big smallmouth that when you do get into them, man, it gets crazy. I've seen some in the tanks over there that are, I mean, there's 6-pounders in every 5th bag back there. So I'm like, well, there's a chance, you know, hopefully get into a little wad of those tomorrow and, you know, have a little fun, hopefully.
Great to see you make a big rally today. He's returned from the abyss. I have heard nothing from him all day long. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston came into this event in 3rd for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Had 19.7 yesterday. Today, 5 fish, 21 pounds even. He moves into 6th place with 40 pounds and 7 ounces. And Power Pole Pro Corey Johnston continues his assault on the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year leaderboard. Corey, I know it's real easy to look back on several occurrences throughout this season, and man, if that hadn't happened, but dude, you're going to go to bed tonight, and you're going to have a chance to win Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year tomorrow. You're 5 fish away, and that feeling you feel in your stomach, that's what you do this for, dude. And I assume you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I've had 2 terrible days on the water. You know, the fishing's so incredible out here that people don't realize what you got to go through. And like today, I had no trolling motor all day. And, you know, yesterday I had mechanical issues. So all I want tomorrow is to go out on the water, have no problems, catch 5 big ones, come in and take that trophy home.
I'd love to see it happen, and so would a nation full of people. We'll find out after tomorrow's weigh-in. All the way from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Owen. Bill Owen with 4 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, but a different day today. Better day today. 5 fish here today for Bill Owen. Came into this event in 7th place for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. So no pressure on him, really. 18 pounds, 15 ounces. Moves into 27th place in the tournament and defends his Angler of the Year rank at this point of the tournament to stay right there in 7th place for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points at the midway point of our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year Championship. 23-1, a little bit better day today, and you know, no better way to get over a rough day than have a good day right behind it.
Right. Did you say 23-1?
That's your total.
I know, but I've heard multiple bags that are bigger than my 2-day total.
Let's not talk about those guys right now.
You know what? Yesterday was not a day you wanted, definitely on Lake St. Clair. You know, you feel like you could go out anywhere in the lake and catch one. And, you know, I gambled on the west side of the lake and that east wind yesterday, just pounded on it, and I just couldn't fish. And today I could fish a little bit and lost 2 big ones that would have given me a chance at a really good bag. But you know what? It's been a phenomenal year. Can't complain. Qualified for the Classic, the 50th anniversary Classic. So how huge is that, you know? But I got to give a big thanks out to everybody that makes it possible for me to be here. Big shout out to the crowd here for coming, and looking forward to getting out on that Express and Yamaha and doing it one more day.
See you tomorrow morning. We're looking forward to it. An Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. Came into this event in 4th for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Had 24-12, left the dock in 2nd place. 5 fish today, needs 26-14 to take the lead. 24 pounds, 7 ounces with 49 pounds and 3 ounces. Stetson Blaylock moves into 2nd place currently. Stetson Blaylock moves into 2nd place currently in the tournament, and also moves into 2nd place currently in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. You have had a charmed season, and man, what a way this is going to finish. No matter who wins it, I mean, this is what you write. At the beginning of the year, I want to go into that final day of the whole season and have a shot at not just the tournament, but the Angler of the Year title.
Yeah, it's been a great year. This week is it's pretty special. Just coming up here and catching. That's my 2nd biggest bag. Yesterday was my biggest bag ever. So if I could do it one more day, you never know what'll happen. It's a lot of fun out there. But I tell you what hurts is and everybody's got those stories. But knowing I can go back in the season and see those fish that I had on. I had one at Gunnersville right to the boat that would have moved me up a lot of places. That would have put me right there. But that's behind us. I just got to go do my job one more day.
Love to see it happen for you. Become a 2-time Elite Series champion, because he's already got one this year, and so does this next guy, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Micah Frazier. Had 20 pounds, 6 ounces. Came from the back of the pack up in Waddington, New York, with a giant day on Championship Sunday. 19-13 today gives him 40 pounds and 3 ounces. And silently, he slides into the top 10 in 9th place currently. Rolled out in the Coca-Cola wrapped rig and averaging 20 pounds a day in this tournament, so not so bad.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm ready to get back out there tomorrow. I think if we get some stable weather now, and the weights will probably go up a little bit. Just a lot of fun out there. There's a lot of fish in this lake, and good way to end the year.
Be an awesome conclusion to an incredible season. Speaking of incredible seasons, 2 Elite Series wins this year from Newport, New York. Jamie the Hammer Hartman had 12 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. A lot more today. 5 fish here today. 24 pounds and an ounce with 36.10. Jamie Hartman moves into 15th. 36 pounds, 10 ounces, and what a difference a day makes. Sitting in 15th right now, came into this event in 18th for Angler of the Year, moved all the way up to 13th, and caught 24 pounds of smallmouth. Life is good.
Yeah, we doubled yesterday's weight, dude. I don't know. Yesterday, I just didn't get the big bites. I kind of started getting spun out a little bit yesterday, and I was in the same areas, but I just wasn't doing the big bites. I don't know why, but today I switched up just a little bit, and it was calmer. Give me the calm weather. I don't like that wind. When the slicker, the better. I can catch them when it's slick. So if it's going to blow again tomorrow, so we'll see if I can catch them again.
Go get it done. Not a lot of pressure on you. Congrats on an incredible season all the way from North Carolina. His first season on the Elite Series. The Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. Saw him on Bassmaster Live today. Had 22 pounds even yesterday, so a good day. Another good day here today. 5 fish. Came into this event in 11th place. in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 5 fish to add to that here today. All alive. Going to go for a ride in our Yamaha live release boats. 21 pounds, 11 ounces. With 43 pounds, 11 ounces, he moves into 4th place. Get loud for Shane LaHue, his first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And an incredible year. Currently moves into 6th place in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And obviously, we've talked about it, Shane, throughout the season. You room with Brandon Cobb, and, he started off the season really hot, like winning every second event and stuff like that. And, we were worried that the rooming situation might get messy. But, man, you have silently had an incredible season, sitting in 6th place for Angler of the Year right now. You're going to leave this in the top 10 by the looks of things, and nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm really happy with it. I love catching smallmouth. I don't know what it is, but I never get to fish for them, and about every tournament I've fished in my career for smallmouth, I seem to get lucky and catch some. So I have a blast doing it. I'm just throwing around a Berkeley dredger a lot, 14.5 foot and a 17.5 foot diver. And actually today I picked up 2 key fish on the Berkeley flat-nosed minnow. So I just kind of made a change. Everybody around me is kind of cranking and doing the same kind of thing. So I figured, what, I'll pick up a drop shot, and got lucky and caught 2 of my biggest fish today. So, but there's plenty of them out there, It's incredible. I'm going to have to catch like 30 pounds to win now, but no, it's a blast. Catching 4-pound smallmouth is a blast. So.
Pretty fun way to celebrate the end of this season. It's been awesome to have you here. From Panama City, Florida, former Elite Series Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion, Drew Benton. Had 13-13 yesterday. Told me he was not a superstitious man. Proved it to me today, though. 5 fish here today, 20 pounds even. He moves into 20th place with 33 pounds and 13 ounces, and that's going to move him into 7th place currently in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. A reminder, all points only official at the end of this event. There is no cut. It is full 50 anglers all the way through, but that seems like it'd be a lot more fun than yesterday.
Man, it was. I could actually move around out there, and then to believe it or not, there at the end of the day, I was looking around. I was like, man, it's so slick. I need a little bit of wind to push me around. So it was a fun day. Got to catch the crap out of them. This lake is phenomenal, and it's just really putting out. It's just it's one of those deals. Mother Nature protects it sometimes, and sometimes we get to go out there and catch them. So hopefully it'll lay down again tomorrow, and we'll go have some more fun.
Lots on the line here. I mean, you're in a great position. You don't have a lot to risk here, and lots to get. You can't chase anyone down, but you don't have a lot to lose. You can't move a lot. But talk to me about our leaders. We're going to have a pretty spectacular Angler of the Year finish tomorrow. Do you think it could be one of those magical days where this lake just kind of busts out?
Yeah, I really think the AOY leader that ends tomorrow is going to have over 25. I think that's the goal for them. It's just too good of a lake to kind of lay up and catch low 20s and think you got it. It's just that kind of lake. So it's definitely going to be some fireworks. It's going to be one of the most exciting AOY finishes since I've been fishing the Elite Series, and I can honestly say that.
I'm looking forward. There'll be no small ball on your way to this title. All the way from Tennessee, give me a little love for former Elite Series. Look at a stomp a mud hole in a Brandon Lester. Sorry, it's the end of the year. I'm totally checked out. Already booked a vacation. Was hoping this tournament was done today. 20 pounds, 8 ounces. There's a lot of Brandons on tour. It gets confusing. 5 fish to add to that today. 5 good ones. 20 pounds and 10 ounces. 41 pounds and 2 ounces. May have butchered his intro, but he once again stomped a mud hole in him. 41 pounds and 2 ounces. I apologize for that, but great job out there today again.
Thank you, man. It started out pretty slow. If you watch Bass Live, I didn't catch one like the first hour of the day, and I knew, one thing about smallmouth is they're going to change from day to day. And the spot where I caught a lot of them yesterday, I didn't know if it would reload or not, and obviously it didn't. So I changed it up and caught all those today up shallow. So it was a fun day. I'm looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. We'll go rig the rods up and do it one more time.
I don't think you realize how fun it is till you watch it afterwards. Really, if you watch who watched Bassmaster Live here today? If you watch it, it's literally like you're on a whole different lake. Like people are knocking the fillings out of their teeth, and you're out there, and it's flat calm.
Yeah, that's well, I don't know if it is or not, because I swear I believe a couple of them are fishing for a different class of fish than what I am. But it's going good. I'll definitely take it. We're staying up there in AOY and hopefully make some good AOY money. So it's all good. Life's good, man.
Another awesome year. One of the most consistent anglers out there, both in the Opens and on the Elite Series stage. Speaking of the Opens, he's a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. 16 pounds even to start the day. 5 fish to add to that. Every day is doomsday. Let's get David Mullins. Came into this event in 23rd for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 18 pounds, 7 ounces. Gives him 34 pounds, 7 ounces, and he moves into 21st. 34 pounds, 7 ounces, and 21st place. And one of those guys in a great spot coming into this event. Not a lot to lose. A pretty relaxed Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year Championship week.
Yeah, relaxed, but I hate not catching them, man. It's just I'm competitive, and I hate when I don't catch them. And I wanted 20 pounds. I was shocked yesterday I didn't catch 20 pounds, and shocked today I didn't catch it. So tomorrow, that's a go. We're going to try to crack over 20. I got another place I need to start, and hopefully if I lay in there long enough, that's what we'll get.
Go get him. I look forward to seeing how it all finishes. A 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Marc Menendez. Man, trying to have a phone conversation in the middle of the crowd. I'll try to keep it down. Five fish for Marc Menendez today. 19 pounds, 10 ounces, gives him 37 pounds and 10 ounces. Moves into 15th place, and the Skeeter Yamaha Pro has an incredibly relaxed week here because he's already going to the Bassmaster Classic via his incredible season here in 2019 on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And we've talked about it all year. What a season, and I think we're going to have a fun conclusion to this year tomorrow. I mean, you see a lot of times in all sports where somebody can, small ball their way to a title. Whoever wins this title tomorrow, man, they're going to catch them.
They are. It's been dreamlike all year here with us here in the Bassmaster Elite Series. It's been the most fun I've had since the initial season back in 1992 and 93 that I fished. Had more fun just because of all the guys. Everybody's great back there. We're all laughing, having a big time. We're all tired because we've traveled a lot of miles, but it's been fantastic. And, David, I don't know why I'm taking a full tank of gas home with me because I'm not burning but 6 or 7 gallons of gas today in the Yamaha. So I've made a lot of casts, and I promise you after tomorrow there won't be any casts made for at least a month or 2.
Well, they say the sign of a good vacation is if you're sad when it's over. It was a good season for all of us because I know we're very sad for this to end, but excited to keep it rolling. All the way from Del Rio, Texas, Rey Hanselman Jr. Rey Hanselman Jr., tough day yesterday, a little bit better today, but not that much better.
No, it was another grind for me. I decided to go back to where I went yesterday because I had such a good practice in the area.
10 pounds even today, giving him a total of 11-14. We'll get him to hold that fish up real quickly, get a picture for Bassmaster.com and get the rest of that story. Sorry to rudely interrupt you with your fish there, but a nice picture you get for that. So tell me that story.
Well, I went back to the same area I was in yesterday because I had total confidence that, I'd relocate those schools, and I just couldn't, and then I had some electrical issues, and anyway, just one of those days, I think I made some room for some guys to move up, though, so that's on the bright side.
Why is your theory that they're so tough to – I mean, they really are. This is a lake. Is it just because it's so featureless there's nothing to lock them down?
Yeah, exactly. They roam. They just travel with the bait. I think they just heard the bait and move with them, and I just couldn't get back on them. It's just one of those deals.
They're a lot like our tournament leader, Seth Finder. They just wander around aimlessly. All the way from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. Saw him on Bassmaster Live having another fun day. 21 pounds, 8 ounces, a great season. Came into this event in 22nd place for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 18.9 gives him 40 pounds and an ounce, and unofficially, you can say Hunter Shryock, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Every single one of you guys at the beginning of the season, doesn't matter if it's your first year here or your 40th year here. The goal's always the same, to make the Bassmaster Classic. And you, my friend, unofficially have done that. Obviously, it's not official till the end of the event tomorrow, but I don't think there's any mathematical way you can be knocked out. You're a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. How cool does that sound?
Dude, I was going to wait to talk about this tomorrow because it would be actually official, but I think you're right. It's a dream come true. I know there's a bunch of guys behind me. My mom, my stepdad came. I think my other parents are coming tomorrow, so it's super, super cool. I remember going to my brother's first Classic in 2012 in Shreveport. I'll never forget it. I still remember the stadium. We drove all the way down there. Life-changing experience. I've dreamt about going back there ever since. So to finally make that dream possible, it's unbelievable. I want to thank Bass for putting this on. Couldn't do it without you guys, and just I'm lost for words.
Awesome season. Great to have you as part of it. From Shelby, North Carolina, give me a little love for Matt Airy. 19-7, and want to thank our crowd here. I was joking at the beginning, but you guys have showing up here. I don't know if you got out of work or what, but I appreciate it. 22 pounds, 13 ounces, 42 pounds, and 4 ounces. And I just want to let you know that this is our biggest crowd ever for a Monday weigh-in at the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year Championship. Once again, the Elite Series sets a record crowd. It's all just how you put it together, right? Just like the lawyers, he'll tell you. 42 pounds and 4 ounces, a better day today with 22-13. Got to be happy about that?
I am, and we've solidified our Classic berth, and that's been a childhood dream of mine, so very excited about that. I think you missed your call, and you might have been a better lawyer.
Yeah, I figured out a way to frickin' talk for a living, so it's about the same.
I think you could talk your way out of pretty much anything. You have the gift of gab, there's no doubt. But, yeah, very excited to go again tomorrow. Hopefully we can connect with a couple of those elusive 5-pounders. I still never caught a 6-pound smallmouth in my entire life. Caught those 512s, 513s, but this is the place to do it. So hopefully maybe tomorrow we can connect with one.
Go get it done tomorrow. Thank you for being part of this historic record-making crowd. One of the hottest young pros on tour from South Carolina, Patrick Walters. 15 pounds and 5 ounces to start the day. I promised him by the time we get to the Classic, the entire arena is going to sing this song. 5 fish here today, 20 pounds and 9 ounces with 35 pounds and 14 ounces. He moves into 22nd place and becomes a Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier unofficially. All of it gets official tomorrow. But at the beginning of the season, 75 anglers came from all around the world, literally, to make the Elite Series field. And everybody's goal was all the same. I just want to get to that 50th Classic. And, you've done that.
It's truly spectacular. Words can't even describe how I feel about it. To finally make a Classic, and on Guntersville, because to tell you the truth, Guntersville is one of my favorite lakes, and I need some redemption on that pond. That's kind of where my season slipped a little bit. It feels good to get back at it this year. A great year. Without Bass, without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Y'all went above and beyond. To have this crowd here on Monday, I'm telling you, dreams come true. I'm just excited. Congrats to Cook this year for winning ROY, and I'm excited to see this AOY race and see what happens. It'll be a good day tomorrow.
I'm not real good at math. How many months are we away from the Classic?
What, 4 or 5?
Do you think there's any chance in the next 5 months that mustache will fill in?
No, it won't, because when I get home, it's gone. Emily said it's got to go.
I was going to send you Chia Pet mixture for it, but I will get it fixed. Speaking of the Rookie of the Year, he is your Dick's Sporting Goods Rookie of the Year. Get loud for Drew Cook. 7 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, a better day today. 5 fish here today. Came into this event in 5th place in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Mr. Cruz, if you're wondering why I didn't become a lawyer, only thing that stopped me was school. 19 pounds and 4 ounces. Today gives him 26 pounds and 14 ounces. If I had all the skill and education, I would have done it. I was only lacking that. Drew Cook, Elite Series Rookie of the Year. And the Wheels have officially fallen off the bus here at the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year Championship. 26 pounds and 14 ounces, and man, what a season you had this year. And I know that last tournament, you said it day one here, how crushing that was. It's not about a bad tournament. You know, you had one bad day and fell out of the Angler of the Year race, really. But, man, what a season you had this year from day number one to the very end. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal year. I can't complain at all, not one bit. But, yeah, last week, man, it lets you know how volatile that is. Like, you've got to be on your game for the whole year every day to be able to win AOY. And that helped me there. I'm just glad I got out of that funk today. I was worried. 10-killer final day, 1 fish. Yesterday I caught 2 fish. I didn't want to start a sophomore slump before it was sophomore year, so I'm looking forward to getting back out there again tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be decent and we won't get beat up too bad for the last day of the season, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, even if you do, you're getting paid incredibly well, so we'll see you tomorrow. All the way from Salem, Virginia, an Elite Series champion, the cruise missile, John Cruz. John Cruz had 12 pounds and 4 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Started this event in 20th place for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. So he'll be heading back to the Classic once again. The 50th Classic in Birmingham, Alabama. 13-10 today, going to give him 25 pounds and 14 ounces. He moves into 37th place currently. Let's hear it for the cruise missile, John Cruz. John, it's I know that you didn't have a lot of pressure coming to this event. I know you come here wanting to win every single event, but at this point in the season, you can't help but look back and say, man, what a year and what a conclusion we're going to have tomorrow for Angler of the Year.
Yeah, it's going to be unbelievably interesting to watch tomorrow for sure. But yeah, definitely an amazing year. I've had just a ton of fun this year. We've caught a bunch of fish. We've been a bunch of great places. Looking forward, obviously, to next year. But thank the crowd for coming out. Definitely want to highlight my dad and Judy for their awesome support all year. Ever since I've ever started, ever since I ever wanted to think about being a professional bass angler, I've had their support. And not only their support, love you guys, but my support at home, you know, my wife Sonia and my girls and Noah and everybody back home, my mom, everybody back home and all my friends. Just, I want to say thank you because you've been unbelievably supportive from day one. And I just want to say thank you very much.
Well, on behalf of Bass, I want to say the exact same thing to you. Thank you for your support. Speaking of Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, he came into this event with the lead from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Had 17-11 yesterday. Needs 18-4 to get back in the Angler of the Year lead. 21 pounds, 13 ounces, 21-13. And with 39 pounds, 8 ounces, he moves into 15th place in the tournament and takes the lead back in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 39 pounds, 8 ounces, and Scott, I don't know what is going to go through your mind tonight, but man, this is, people say things like, man, I want to get to the Elite Series so I can say, you know, I took my shot at it. But what you're going to go through in the next 24 hours is this is the things that people sit on those rocking chairs way down the road and they tell stories about battles like this because this is going to be a heavyweight battle till the very end. And dude, you proved that you never stop swinging this week because both days, when it looks like you're down and out, you come back fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a battle all year, and it's going to continue. I mean, it's been awesome. Really blessed to be where I'm at. So, you know, we can't do this. Everybody gets up here and thanks their fans, their sponsors and everything. We can't do it without our sponsors, the people that support us. But, man, yesterday I had all kinds of troubles, and I had 5 guys at the service crew over there. We can't do it without those service guys either. I mean, that was pretty awesome. Trent with Skeeter and, Lawrence and everybody just ganged up on my boat and got me back in shape today. So it was pretty awesome out there. I did catch a few more fish than I did yesterday. had a really good weight. So, it's a battle. It's going to be a battle. Got to go out and you got to catch them again tomorrow. I'm going to have to catch as much as I can catch again tomorrow. And, the chips will lay where they fall.
You're the only the nice thing about your season is you're the only guy in control of your own destiny. If you finish in the top 10, there's nobody that can catch you. What changed this afternoon? I mean, it seemed like you were out and then all of a sudden you made an adjustment and boom, 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 up the leaderboard.
I caught a 4-pounder, pretty early and it settled me down. I had my limit a little bit, earlier, and then I caught 2 good ones late in the day too. So, I'm just fishing. It's not like catching a ton, but you get a few of those right bites and your weight's where it needs to be.
Congrats on an amazing day today. Going to be fun tomorrow. Here's the guy who's going to be battling it out with from San Jose, California, 2-time Bassmaster winner, Chris Zaldane. Chris Zaldane had 20 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. He's 22-1 to take the lead back in Angler of the Year. 19-10 moves into 11th place with 40 pounds and 6 ounces. 40 pounds and 6 ounces, and it is officially going to be a showdown, a throwdown, a Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year mowdown tomorrow. And there's no taking your foot off the pedal at any point in this tournament. That fish right there, 6 pounds an ounce, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. But it's going to be a battle tomorrow, and this what you sign up for, man, to go into the last day of the season, 5 fish away from the title that you all started searching for in February.
Yeah, no doubt. No one's going to hand it over. It's going to be a battle all the way to the last minute tomorrow. Unfortunately, lost a couple big ones today. Can't do that on during the AOY Championship, but that 6-pounder bit with my 5th cast this morning. Thought it was going to be an awesome day, and it was just kind of an up and down day from there. We're going to continue to make adjustments, keep mixing it up between shallow and deep, and hopefully I come in with over 21 tomorrow.
One thing's for certain. If you followed the Bassmaster Elite Series this year, it ain't going to be easy tomorrow, is it? We haven't had one final day of any event where it worked out the way people expected. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. And I think the way this warming trend's coming, it could be one of those nuts days where this lake just opens its bounty.
Yeah, the predominant wind here in this region is that southwest wind. So we're getting back to that normal wind. All the fish have been kind of funky. It's in fall transition, so it's going to be more of a normal type day. So anything's possible. You hear, 25, 26, 27-pound bags being caught. I hope it's me tomorrow.
Love to see it happen. It's been incredible to watch your year this year. 2 second-place finishes already this year. The only Canadian to ever win a tour-level event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Chris Johnston, 11 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Spent most of the day meeting Canadians and borrowing their boats. But he stayed in his boat all day today, I believe, and he's got 5 fish for 20 pounds and 3 ounces. Moves into 32nd place with 31 pounds and 10 ounces. Chris Johnston, the only Canadian to ever win a tour-level event and has been so close to 2 Elite Series titles. This in his first year on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And Chris, I haven't heard any reports. Was it a relatively uneventful day for you and your brother today?
It was very low key, and the fishing wasn't great for me. I caught some decent ones, but I only got about 8 bites today. Didn't execute well. I had 1 2-pounder I had to weigh in, but I'm glad my weight went up from yesterday. I can't complain. If I can do that again tomorrow, I'll take it and get me to the Bassmaster Classic. That's what I really want.
Been awesome to watch you all season long, and I can't wait to see you at the Classic. From Huntington, Texas, a 2-time Elite Series champion and 3-time TTBC champion, Keith Combs. 45 anglers weighed and 5 more to go. Keith Combs had 18 pounds, 4 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that. Came into this event in 12th place in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 18-4 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Keith Combs took a win at this event just a few years ago. 18-4 yesterday, 19-9 today. So a better day today gives him 37 pounds and 13 ounces and moves him into 19th place currently. £37 pounds, 13 ounces, sitting in 19th place. And A great, you know what you did this year, you really rallied the second half of the season, you know. Down south where everyone expected you to do your damage, it started a little slower, but turned it around and sitting in 12th place for Angler of the Year.
Yeah, some of these northern fisheries have been really good to me over the years. I mean, they're nothing like what we fish at home, but the fish are always biting up here, and if you're not catching them, you better move because they're biting somewhere. That's what I like about it up here. And man, it was just nice to get out there and not have to ride through 5 and 6 foot waves to get to your fish today. I'm beat up, but man, it's good. It's catch 19 or 20 pounds, and that's not impressive. You can't do that many places.
No, it's a special lake, and it's going to be a fun day tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you there. All the way from Texas Elite Series, a rookie, Lee Livesey. 16-15 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 5 fish for Lee Livesey. 18 pounds even, gives him 34 pounds and 15 ounces. He moves into 27th place currently. And a great rookie season he had on the Bassmaster Elite Series. One of the most memorable fish catches in Bassmaster history at the very first event of the year. And Lee, it started off with that incredible fish catch, but really this season, although, you know, some of the stops didn't work out how you would have planned going into it, but you got to be happy with the way year one worked out on the Elite Series.
Yeah, we had a good year. Had an opportunity for a big bag today, but they came off.
How come?
They didn't like me.
Well, hopefully they like you tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope they do. Hey, wake up.
They go sleep and look at that right there.
Got him.
Lee Livesey, only he would call Sego out, right? Look at it. Look at it. Japanese dude in a cowboy hat.
That's awesome. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Thanks, all my sponsors. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow. This is getting tight, guys. Thanks.
See, you know, when school ends the last week, nobody pays attention. That's what's happening here. From Alabama, he's a 6-time Classic qualifier and a former TTBC champion, Matt Herron. 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Yes, a better day today. 5 fish came into this event in 16th for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Giving him 19 pounds, 8 ounces today. Giving him 23.10. On the Skeeter Yamaha Pro, going to be rolling back to the Bassmaster Classic. His 7th trip to the Bassmaster Classic, this one in his home state in Birmingham, Alabama. So, Matt, you came in here in a rare position. I'm going to weigh this fish for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 5 pounds, 9 ounces, a good one. And you came into this event in a great position, really very little to lose, and you're in that safe spot. Not a lot of stress of the Angler of the Year race, and you're going to the Classic in Birmingham and the 50th edition. You got to be looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am, but I still want to catch them. I want to catch them every time I put the boat in. I caught 19.8, probably should have had 23 something today, and they moved about 100 yards. It was so rough yesterday on the Canadian side, I physically could not fish. And I got, even as long as I've been doing, I got spun out. But we'll go back out tomorrow and have a good time. What a fishery. I'm having a ball.
It was a crazy day yesterday and a great rebound today. From Colgate, Oklahoma, Elite Series rookie, Luke Palmer. The calm, cool cat from Colgate. His first season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series had 14 pounds, 5 ounces. 19 pounds and 3 ounces to add to that puts you in 31st place with 33 pounds and 8 ounces. And Luke Palmer looks to get himself to the Bassmaster Classic in 25th in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 33 pounds, 8 ounces, and season one in the Bassmaster Elite Series full of highlights. Not a lot of lowlights, really. Any of the lowlights were just near misses and things like that where you laid off fish. You got to be happy with season one.
It hadn't been too bad. It's not exactly what I wanted. You always want to get up toward the top, just like all things. It's like today, I wanted to catch 20 pounds of smallmouth, and I had the one on that would have put me right at 20, not way over it. But, it's the way it goes. I did catch 5 today. I thought you might be proud of me for that. But, it's one of those deals. I'll be glad to get back home. It's been a long season for us, but it's been a good season, And, thinking good thing I got that gill rain suit. That, kind of a big deal out here on this place here because you wear it on sunny days even. You know, like I said, I'm going to go out and maybe have and catch 20 pounds tomorrow and just move up a little bit and see what happens.
Go get us 20 pounds tomorrow and finish off this season right. A former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Caryville, Tennessee, Brandon Card. 18 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish here today. 5 fish. Came into this event in 19th place for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 16.11 today gives him 35 pounds and an ounce, and he moves into 27th place currently. So another day out there and a lot drier, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it actually got calm today, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, do these fish even eat when the wind doesn't blow? Because it's like 2 days a year it's calm here. So I didn't get a bite when it was calm. So tomorrow the wind's going to blow. I've been catching them deep cranking all week, and I really think that wind does help with the deep crankbait bite. So I'm just going to keep it in my hand. I've weighed in every fish on a deep crankbait, and it's fun when they hit it. They hit it hard, and I like power fishing anyways. I don't like, fishing that drop shot. So it's going to be a fun day and exciting AOY race. I mean, there's 4 guys that can win this thing, so it's going to be exciting.
It's going to be fun. Look forward to seeing how it concludes. And that concludes our day 2 weigh-in. Your tournament leader, Seth Fighter, with 51 pounds and 9 ounces. It looked like he was walking away from it, but Stetson Blaylock rolled in with another giant day. 49 pounds, 3 ounces. Paul Muller has 45 pounds, 8 ounces. Shane LaHue with 43.11. Cliff Prince with 43.3. Followed by Clark Wendlandt, Matt Airy, Mike Huff, Brandon Lester, and Corey Johnston in 10th, and Chris Saldane in 11th. Top 50 all fish tomorrow. 5 fish away from the title. It is going to be a fun day tomorrow. One of the most epic conclusions to a Bassmaster Angler of the Year race ever. They are going to catch them in a big, big way. Follow the action all day long on Bassmaster.com. And we'll see you tomorrow in Detroit. You guys are awesome. It is a Monday afternoon. You guys showed up. Thank you.